Are we live? Have we gone live? Hey everyone, thanks for coming back to the BNS channel. I am super excited to be here with you guys live tonight. How exciting is that? It's been kind of a whirlwind of a night. I'll tell you, it's been a busy night, and but I'm super excited to be here with you guys. So I have some questions that have already been asked of me, but I also have the live chat up. So if you want to post any questions or ask anything while we're doing this, that's what this is all about. So if you're kind of wondering what we're doing, what I'm doing, I am answering questions for you guys in regards to me as a Scentsy consultant, as a leader. Pretty much anything that's on my YouTube channel is up for game. I want to make sure that you don't have unanswered questions, because I think we go through our day-to-day life with questions, especially when we're looking at careers, especially when we're looking at jobs. Maybe you've been thinking about joining, maybe you've been thinking about doing other things, and I just want to make sure that I can help if I can. If I can't, obviously I'm going to tell you that I can't, and we'll have to move on to the next question. But I certainly want you guys to be open. I want you to ask your questions, and I'm going to change my screen a little bit here so that I can see both of what's going on. Okay, now will it show me my comments, or is it only going to be chat? Some messages such as potential spam will not be visible. All messages will be visible. Can you see this? Okay, I don't know where that's showing, but we're gonna figure it out here. All right, so let's start right off. Oh there, hi Corinne, hi Maria. Yay, welcome, welcome. Hi Terry. Fantastic. Okay, that is working very well. I am, however, gonna have to get rid of that screen because it is very confusing to me to see. It's like there's a delay. So let me move this over here like that. There. For a first timer, what would be a good fundraiser to attempt? Schools seem large and intimidating. That's a really good question. So my advice on fundraisers is don't look at them as an intimidating. Look at them as business building, as you giving back, as you being able to help. You know, fundraisers are actually pretty simple. If you have done a party with Scentsy, it's basically the same thing, except at a party, we give the hostess rewards, and as a consultant, we get commission. Well, in a fundraiser, it's opposite. So in a fundraiser, you give the customer or the fundraising people the commission, and you can keep the rewards. Now, in some cases, consultants will sometimes use those rewards as the prizes during the fundraiser and that sort of thing. But don't be intimidated, because I'm going to tell you the best fundraisers are school fundraisers. You know, maybe you want to start with a sporting team or a club within the school. Like we have, there's a club called Social Rights, something like that. We used to have a sign language club. So there's all kinds of clubs within the school that might be good for you to start with your fundraising, because it's smaller groups. The intimidating part, I'm sure, is the mass numbers, right? You've got, 75 to 100 students that you're creating packets for, and they're coming back with orders, and that's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but don't look at it as intimidating, okay? But yeah, start with sporting clubs, maybe cheerleaders and soccer and football and hockey and tennis, and all of them have to do some sort of fundraising for uniforms, for trips, that sort of thing, depending on how it's getting funded. So I hope that helps. What is the meaning of life? Listen, If I knew that, I would be very, very rich. The meaning of life is positive thinking and knowing that what you think about comes about. There's the meaning of life and your purpose. Hey, Lori. I had one last month, generated only 2 orders, but now I have 2 more email addresses. And you know what, Lori? You practiced, right? You were able to put some practice into place on how to do fundraisers and what you might do differently the next time, what you might not do the next time. So that's awesome. That's awesome. You as well. Take care. Oh, I knew that question was going to come up at some point. All right, so let me answer. If you guys have any more questions, don't hesitate to ask. Somebody asked me what my favorite scent is. My favorite scent of all time is My Wish. And My Wish came out in January of 2011 as a scent of the month. It came out with Margot the Warmer, which is a black kind of a silhouette warmer, and it had the white pearls on it. And the reason that I know that is because I asked someone recently when My Wish came out, but then it hit me because I joined Scentsy on December 30th of 2010. And so the very first scent and warmer of the month was My Wish and Margot, which is why I was introduced to it, which is probably why I am so in love with it, as well as the sentimental reasons of having it be like one of the first scents. But the scent, the fragrance of it is amazing. It's got marshmallow in it, and it's just so soothing, and I absolutely love it. Love, love, love. Love, 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 love. Corinne, okay, what is your follow-up system? Ironically, I use Google Calendar and Gmail for a lot of my follow-up. Some of it is here. I could probably use a better one. But I do use Google Calendar and tasks quite a bit. So as orders come in or as calls are being done, I'll go into my calendar and I will put a reminder, 2 weeks, 2 months, or further along to say, okay, please call Corinne because I spoke with her the other day and this is what I said. Because in an event or in a reminder, an event on Google Calendar, you actually can make notes. And so a lot of times I will just push that note on and on and on. So if you are ever to see my Google Calendar, it is stock full with colored bars because that's kind of what I use for it. And then Google Mail is the same way. I have specific folders that I've created, and the emails will go into those folders for specific tasks that need to be done. It's not the best follow-up, but it's worked for me. So, Maria, do you sing at functions? Not Scentsy related question, but you are the only one that sings and posts it. I used to. I have not sang at a Scentsy event. I have sung for funerals. I've sung at a wedding. I did a lot of competing in my earlier days, probably about 15, well, more like 20 years ago. I was pretty much into competition singing. And I actually, in 2005, was named the Female Vocalist of the Year for New Hampshire. So there was one for each state for the CMAs, the Country Music Association. And we went to Pigeon Forge and competed. All the states competed. We met Dolly Parton. So that was pretty exciting for me. Yeah. So I don't do a lot now, but I used to. Okay. How long have I been with Scentsy? I've been with Scentsy for 7 years. Like I just mentioned, I joined on December 30th of 2010 at like 7 o'clock in the morning. And I've been with them obviously ever since. At the first year, it was not my full-time job. I had another direct sales that I was doing with it. But within the last part of that first year and the second year on, it's been my full-time job. So it's been very fun. I've had a lot of fun, and I used to joke about the fact that I joined as a hobby, which I did, but it's still my hobby because aren't hobbies things that you love to do? So yeah, I love doing Scentsy. You are welcome. Awesome. Yay. Okay. More questions. I love this. This is so much fun. I should do this more often. I don't know why I haven't. Somebody asked what my best trip was. Well, if you've been following me and you have been on my channel, then you probably know the answer to that question. But this was probably a new consultant, and that's okay. So it basically would be South Africa. We went, oh wow, look at this. Gone. South Africa was absolutely amazing. The most amazing trip I will probably ever take in my lifetime. I did go to Greece, but South Africa was by far the best. I fell in love with the elephants, and it was amazing. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Can you tell us of a time where you didn't hit a Scentsy goal and how you rebounded? That's a really good question, Terry. I think it would be after I hit director, I was so gung-ho to hit star director. I hit director in 9 months after starting, and that really was not normal. But in my head, I thought it was. And because I just had that momentum going, I really thought that I was going to hit star director pretty quickly, and it didn't happen. So like that next fall, so I promoted in September of 2011 to director. Oh, it's right there. Oh, she said she got, oh no, that's when I joined. March, September, yeah, September of 2011 was when I promoted to director. And then, as you see, I did not promote to star director till 2014. And I felt like that took forever. And that first fall, the following fall, so it would have been fall of 2012, I remember feeling so frustrated and down because I thought that I had missed my own internal race that I was having with myself. And you know what? It was deflating, but actually it motivated me even more. So I knew at that point that it was going to happen at some point. I really had to try and test my patience and figure out where my patience was, because I don't know that I had much. And so it really, that fall was really an eye-opener for me to say, okay, Edie, it's going to happen. You need to make sure that you're doing things effectively and not just efficiently. And that was a big lesson for me, was the effective and efficient style, because efficiently meant that you did it, you know, pretty quick. Effectively meant that you did it right. And one of the biggest things is I wanted to make sure once I hit it, that I would continue to hit those numbers so that I wasn't getting paid at a lower title. You know what I mean? The other time, and I'm going to share this one with you. Boy, I hope this lets me scroll, because you guys are just pounding them at me now. Okay. Another time was, I don't remember what year it was, but for about a 6 or 7 month time period, we had a thing where if you joined Scentsy, you only had to sell $1 every 6 months. And that was instead of the 200 every 3 months. And so people were joining and nobody was being eliminated from our workstations or our teams, because as long as they sold $1, they could stay in. Well, then you had some that just weren't doing anything, and they didn't intend to do anything, I don't think. And so what happened is we had our first bunch of people that had gotten canceled out of Scentsy in July of that year. And then we went from August to January 1st before they purged the system again for all the people that hadn't sold anything between July and January. And I woke up January 1st and had lost, now keep in mind, I had like 190 people on my team at that point. I lost 74 people that morning. And I woke up and my number in my group had gone down so much. I cried. And I remember Ben looking at me saying, Edie, if they left Scentsy, does that mean they weren't working their business anyway? And I chuckled and I was like, well, yeah. He goes, then you shouldn't be looking at that number. That number really shouldn't matter. It should matter what they're doing with their businesses. And the ones that aren't, if you're helping them and they want the help to move up, then fine. But if they don't want the help and they're not doing anything, then there's not much you can do. So that was kind of an eye opener for me too. So that was a long story. Okay, Terry, I hope I don't know if that helped you at all. Doing videos, do you find it helps a lot with your business? I've been wanting to start, just nervous. I am wanting to make Scentsy my full-time income, just finding it hard to get people to join. Okay, so Corinne, can I just tell you, is it Corinne or Corrine? It's probably Corrine because of the E on the end. I'm going to tell you that YouTube especially was for a long time 80% of my business. So 80% of my team was coming from YouTube, as well as, well, probably not that many in sales, but my sales primarily were coming from Facebook. Well, when they allowed us to do video or live videos like this on almost all the platforms, my numbers have just skyrocketed, because video is the way that people want to communicate. You want to see what's happening. You want to feel what they're like. And you can kind of tell if somebody's being fake on video. I think you can anyway. So, you know, people are going to relate with you. They're going to connect with you better. And absolutely, if you can just do videos, you know what? Create yourself a group on Facebook, add yourself and maybe a couple other people, and practice going live in that group, because nobody's going to see it other than you in that group. So keep practicing. And then when you start getting comfortable with it, you're going to be like, okay, well, I can do this on my page. I can do this on YouTube. I can do this on Instagram. It's fun. It's the best. Lori, who's your favorite buddy to date? Oh, I think Gilly is my favorite buddy. Gilly by far has been my favorite since we got him. If you don't know who Gilly is, let me introduce you. This is Gilly. His hood comes off. I don't know when he came out, but I just think he's absolutely adorable. I love the colors. He's super cute, and I think he's my favorite, Lori. I'm going to let him sit here with me and do this with me, actually. What's going on here? Now he's sitting on my shoulder. Okay, Jessica. Hi, honey. How are you? Do you still have customers that you had at day one? I do. I have some very loyal customers, and it's so exciting. Especially here in my town, because it's such a small town. So there's not a lot of Scentsy consultants to buy from. So they tend to come to me. But yeah, I have some really loyal customers that have been with me right from the beginning. Let's see. Paula, have you ever thought about doing more than one hobby business? Okay, so here, that sounded like it was going to be a loaded answer. It's probably going to be. When I first started, it's no secret that I sold Avon. I had sold Avon for 12 years, and I added Scentsy to my repertoire. And that's where Beauty and Scents comes from, the name Beauty and Scents. Beauty was Avon, Scents was Scentsy. Now it's just my daughter and I. She's the beauty, I'm the Scents. And I struggled. And the more and more I researched, the more and more I learned, the more I realized that there were first of all, there are no top earners in companies that work for more than one business or that have more than one direct sales business. And that bothered me because I wanted to be a top earner. The other thing was that logically and statistically, you can't give 100% of yourself in 2 different places at the same time. So I was either going to give 75% here and 25% here, or try to do 50% and 50%, which meant that I would never be at the highest potential in either one. So I made that decision at the end of that first year in 2011 that I was going to let go of Avon because I was having much more fun and much more success with Scentsy, and that I would never join another direct sales business as long as I was with Scentsy. And at this point, I'll be with Scentsy for the rest of my life. So as long as Scentsy is there, I will be too. And it's mainly because I just feel like I will never be able to give 100% to both. And even if you try, you can do it for a while, but you'll burn out really quickly. So that's how I feel about 2 direct sales businesses. Thank you from Terry. It did good. Jessica's good old teeth. Natalie, hi. Were you able to buy Calypso the unicorn? If so, can you do a review? I can. I have 2 boxes that I've not opened yet, and I think one of them is her. But I'm not 100% sure because I haven't looked, and I will definitely be doing an unboxing even if she's not available anymore. Just because I love my buddies and I feel like she needs to be introduced to you guys. So yes, I did get one. Let's see what else. All right. One more question here that I already had somebody ask me. Oh, how easy is it to earn the incentives that Scentsy gives? So here's my view. It's as easy as you make it. If you want it, you'll strive for it and you'll achieve it. If you are in doubt that you will strive for it and achieve it, then you probably won't. So if you've heard the Jessica. I hear ya. They are sitting right there. I could potentially go open them, but I don't know what they are yet. So, so as far as the incentive trips go, this is, I truly believe this, and it's been said before by not somebody much smarter than me. If you think you can, then you can. If you think you can't, then you're right. I don't know if that's exactly how they say it, but okay, I can go see if it's her or not. You guys are funny. So the ease of earning the incentive trips is based on the fact that the point levels are achievable. Is the work not work? Oh, no, absolutely. It's work. And you have to put a lot of work into it. I mean, it's all about recruiting. It's all about selling. Those are the 2 main aspects of our business, of any sales business, selling and recruiting, or direct sales. And so if you continue to do those every day and have some kind of income producing activity on a daily basis, you're going to achieve those things because you're going to be having conversations every day. You're going to be talking to people. You're going to be believing that you can, which is half the battle. And so therefore what happens is consciously you're going to be doing the things that you need to do to earn these trips. I have earned, and I'm not, please do not take this as bragging. I am not bragging by any means of the word at all. I live in a small town of 192 people, guys, okay? If I can do this from out in the boonsticks, then anybody can do this. I promise you. I've earned every trip, every incentive that they have offered since the day that I joined. So are they achievable? Yeah, absolutely they're achievable. Are they easy to earn? They're easy in the fact that they make it not difficult to figure out what you need to do, but you still got to do the work. Does that make sense? So yeah. Okay, that makes good sense. All right, hang on. Let me go see which box. I think I know which one it is, but I'm not 100% sure. So this could be my VIP. You guys are so funny. Let's see what the packing slip says. Oh, look at that. Calypso the unicorn. Oh my goodness, you guys. You guys are so funny. To do an unboxing live in the middle like this, that's not right. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to set up a Facebook Live. And I'm going to do it together because I love technology. Let's see. How do I do that? Can I do that? And to go live, do you do it from your computer or phone? Veronica, I have, oh my God, you can do it from your phone, you can do it from your computer, you can do it from your iPad. So a lot of times lately, I've been going live everywhere. I have my phone, my iPad, but I also have a web camera that I use. Let's see. Unboxing of Calypso the unicorn Scentsy buddy. It never gets the word Scentsy proper. I always put Scentsy. Scentsy. Okay. I think we got it. Done. Start video. This is new. Hey, everybody. Guess what? I'm live on Facebook, but I am in the middle of a live Ask Me Anything on YouTube right now. And guess what they asked me to do? They asked me to unbox Calypso the unicorn. Imagine that. I happen to have her right here. Hey, how are ya? They don't know what they're in for, right? They don't know what they're in for. All right. So we're going to do this live everywhere. We're going to do this on YouTube, and we're going to do this on, oh, goodness, on Facebook. No, it's a lot of paper. So first of all, can I just tell my YouTube audience here that this is a first. You guys have created a very first time that I have ever done this live on YouTube during a question and answer, and then live on Facebook. Holy moly. So here's the problem with this. Calypso, I'm sure, is absolutely stunning, but Calypso sold out in the first day in Australia and New Zealand, in the first day, first or second day in Europe, and I believe in our third day of the United States, Mexico, and Canada. So she is sold out. She is sold out. You guys are famous. You're watching both. That's not confusing or anything. All right, so I got bubble gum and apple crush for how apropos for my scents or my scent packs. And yes, I have two because there is someone else in my life that is going to be getting a Scentsy buddy. All right, let's take it out. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, it's so cute. Okay. Are we ready for this? Guys, you know how I react when I get Scentsy buddies. It's almost uncontrollable. And everybody on YouTube thinks they're famous because they actually are, because we are doing this in a live Q&A. And we decided to go live on Facebook at the same time. So, and it's their fault that I'm live right now. So just saying. They're the ones that asked me to do this. I had to like leave the camera and go get my box and come and get her. All right, Calypso. As usual, a very cute box. Little hearts on the side. There she is. There she is. You haven't opened yours yet. Okay, you ready? Okay, the first one to say go, I'll open it up. Ready? Go ahead. First person to say go. You know, there's a lag. Let's see if YouTube is faster than Facebook. Who's going to go first? Who's it going to be? Oh, Tiffany on Facebook. Facebook is much faster than YouTube. They're all coming now. Oh, that's fun. I love that. Okay. Sorry. You guys are my amusement right now. I'm just kidding. So here's the top, by the way. Don't forget that there's handles on every Scentsy Buddy box. Every Scentsy Buddy box has 2 handles that can be popped up so that the child can hold this like a little house. Kelly Kidder got her unicorn. Oh, look at the inside of the box. So pretty. They always do such a good job, huh, on their decorating. They're so good. Aww. Aww, she's so cute. Do you want to see what I see? Do you want to see what I see? Marlene, I missed you today. I think we just must have like passed because I got home. It was like 3:30. Look. OMG. Oh, she's so cute. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at the softness. Wow. She is super duper duper soft. Oh, and look what they did. This is kind of neat. So they kind of did a seam past the ruffle. So it makes kind of like this ruffle along the edge here. It looks girly with it. It's so cute. See how it is on her arms? See how it is on her arms? Like there's this little ruffle. I don't know why I'm so intrigued by that, but it's cute to me. Isn't she? It's the kid in us. Too funny. Grown adults all sitting here excited over a pink unicorn. She is wicked puffy, and she is hairy. Oh, you know how Scentsy has patches on the side? Have you ever seen their patches? So like every Scentsy buddy has a patch that they put on their back side or their bottom. And usually it's kind of the same. It's just color coordinated with whatever the Scentsy buddy is. Look, he has a scent in him. I can smell. Look at this. Look. Look. She's got hearts. She has hearts. Wow, she has got some static. Oh my God, she's adorable. Oh, she's gonna have to go up on my shelf. So, was she worth seeing? Was she worth getting out of the box, you guys? Huh, my YouTube people? You silly people, you. Oh, so much fun. God, there's like 60 people between the two screens. It's kind of confusing. One of the questions that was asked tonight on my live here on YouTube, bear with me for a minute, I gotta fill them in, is which Scentsy buddy was my all-time favorite. And that's why Gilly is sitting there, because Gilly is my all-time favorite Scentsy buddy. She's super cute though. And I'm sad that she's sold out. I really am. Because more people need to have her. Oh, she's got a heart on her forehead. Did you see that? She's got a heart on her forehead. And she's got eyelashes and pink ears. She is so cute. So cute. All right, Facebook. Listen, you're going to have to come over to YouTube and come hang out with us over there, because that's where the fun's going to continue. You just got to see Calypso the unicorn. So I'm going to say goodbye to Facebook. Have a great night, guys. Thanks for joining me. Come find us on YouTube. Come on. All done. Okay. Oh my God, that was so fun. That was so fun. Thanks, guys, for pushing me to do that. Oh, Amanda, I would love to bring her back. You got one for yourself. I'm so happy, because a lot of people did not get to get her. I'm so glad that I was able to get one. She should be here tomorrow. That's awesome. It's a tattoo. Paula, you're right. She is super cute. Super, super cute. Thank you guys for making me open. Look at she's got like this glitter fabric. Do you want to see her butt? Oh, so much fun. No, they have never done a bring back my buddy. Can I just tell you though, we as consultants have asked them over and over again. You never know. You never know. It would be very, very costly to do that only because they don't have a surplus of them and they're not made right on site like the wax is. So I think that's probably why they haven't done it, but you never know. I didn't, but luckily I have a friend that did and is sending it. Oh, Amanda, that's awesome. Good. You guys know that there's a zipper in the back too, right? That's where the scent pack goes. I gotta find a spot for her up on my shelf. So exciting. Okay, well, she can sit right here and pick my nose with her unicorn horn. Hey, guys, 36 minutes have gone by. Can you believe that? This was so much fun. Thank you for making my evening. I was kind of having a rough one and I thought, maybe I should just cancel it. You know how that happens when you just don't feel like doing something and then all of a sudden I'm here and you guys have made me feel incredible. So thank you. Thank you, thank you. You need a gilly, I know, right? Everybody needs a gilly. He had gone on sale for a while. He was on sale for quite some time. I think he came back in one of the flash sales that Scentsy had offered, but now he's gone again. So, all right, do you guys have any more questions for me? Because my questions here are all gone. I answered them all. You had some great ones, though. Thank you. You guys had some great, great questions. Oh, wow. Well, I wonder if anybody from Facebook came over. That was fun. That was fun. That was fun, for sure. Well, thank you, Amanda and Lori and Jessica and Paula and Maria and Natalie and Terry and Vibe Sense. I'm not sure who Vibe Sense is. I can't see the picture. It's too small. Who else had joined us? All of you guys stayed all night long with me. It's been half. Corinne, yes, Corinne was here. Markel, he was asking me what the secret to life was. Sandra, hi Sandra. Are you ready for the 24-hour event this weekend? OMG, yes, 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 yes. If you are a Scentsy consultant, thank you, Terry, for reminding me. We are matching, Gilly and I. Oh, Maria, you're just so observant. Global live cast, Reach for the Beach, is this weekend. It's a 24-hour event that I'm putting on. It starts at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday. You have to be in the group to be able to see all the lives that are going to be happening every hour on the hour. Every 5 minutes till there's going to be something exciting about the incentive that we're going to be earning to Mexico. So I hope you can come and join us if you're a Scentsy consultant. If you're not a Scentsy consultant, you still have a few days you can join my team and we can get you into that group. So $49 to join, guys, right? $49 to join Scentsy right now. That's pretty insane. Me too. Can't wait. Awesome. Awesome, Terry. Thank you. All right, guys. Well, I guess I'm going to say adieu and have a good night. And thank you for hanging with me. Thank you for the awesome questions. If you want me to do this again, then maybe you should keep asking some questions underneath because I'll have to answer them in another video. That's just how it's going to end up being, right? So if you keep asking questions underneath that were not answered in the video, I will make sure to go live another night. All right, guys, have an amazing night. If you're a Scentsy consultant, see you on Saturday in the Global Livecast. And bye.